Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On play action, Penix. That's to the right side and incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. He's going to have a Falcons first down. They find a way to convert on fourth down and pick up 10 yards.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here is Penix. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Now Penix. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Throwing is Penix. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. That his first touchdown this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. 7,
Patriots nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set. Come on, set. Nice. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made by
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Left side, he's got Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Nicole Hardman deep to return. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
We're going to go play action with Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down, Falcons.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd and 10. Gray brought in motion. Play action. It's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down. run here with Algier. And he will dive into the end zone. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Koo able to add the extra point. We are through one. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Check. No. Ready.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Again, it's Henderson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the give, this is Stevenson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. Open man, right side. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 35 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mooney in motion. Now a toss, running left, it's Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll run a draw now with Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Penix. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes, and you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And he's in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Falcons. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Kuz able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Sanders. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll lead to a second down. Now it's Sanders. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 33 yards.
Good for a Patriots.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. It's second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Again, it's Sanders. This caught right side by Worthy. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Come on. Practice. Ready.
To throw again is Sanders. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Patriots. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point, up and good. And the Pats get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, Penix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now give running left. It is Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's Penix. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2. And Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the ready.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Now, Sanders. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Into the secondary at the 45. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 16 yards, pick up on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Sanders. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
Here's a give, running right, it's Stevenson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of. going forward.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Penix now off the bootleg. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. From the gun, here is Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Harold Landry in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Let's go. Let's go.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Let's go now. Press all 80.
On first down, they go back to Henderson, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Steady.
On play action, Shador has caught right side by Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Now Shador. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready, steady.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's in! Xavier Worthy! Touchdown, New England! What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
First down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now a toss play with Stevenson. Yeah! And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can, and I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Two first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Plant. It's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
First and 10. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to go play action with Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Penix. That's into the hands of Thornton. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 22-yard line.
On the 10.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready.
A give to Henderson, running right. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
70.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Ready?
Sanders will throw it. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, Sanders. Complete to Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Okay, ready?
Now, 2nd and 4.
Come on. Gotta be lying.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now, a big third down. Again, it's Sanders. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. From the gun, it's Shedeur. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Falcons are right back in this one.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But In this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll throw. It's Penix. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. New England going to take their second timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd and 6. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on